1958 Hong Kong Cha-Cha Championship, and that you'll find more bicycles in Beijing than in Amsterdam. But here's the most amazing thing to know. With Lufthansa's attractive fares, you can fly to Asia from £389. Book by November 18th for travel starting from November 15th. Contact your travel agent or visit lufthansa.com. Conditions apply. Say yes to the world. Lufthansa.
I won the jackpot!
Congratulations. But before you collect your winnings, please run a marathon. On your hands. Dressed as a clown. At Play Ojo, the online casino, we don't make it difficult for you to access your winnings. Anything you win with us is paid in cash, straight away, with no wagering requirements and no restrictions, giving you full control over your money. Visit playojo.com, the fair casino. Please play responsibly. Show your passion, pride and support for English cricket by becoming a first-class member of the Barmy Army. With prices from just £30 a year, it's your one-stop shop for tickets for all England home tests, ODIs and international T20s. Apart from Lords, of course, singing and chanting at the home of cricket isn't the dumb thing. Plus get 20% off New Balance, 15% off Best Western and 10% off TM Lewin. You'd be balmy not to sign up right now at barmyarmy.com. The Volkswagen Caddy from just £179 per month on contract hire now comes with 2 free services. So instead of spending your money on this, you could spend it on this. Or even this. Incredible offers to help your business thrive. Search Volkswagen Caddy to find out more. Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles. Working with you. Business users only, excluding VAT at 20%, over 36 months, £537 initial rental. T's and C's apply. No ownership until the 31st of October 2018. Volkswagen Finance. No one would have believed.
Jeff Wayne's musical version of The War of the Worlds returns to arenas November and December.
My favorite. Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds.
Conducted by Jeff Wayne, featuring Jason Donovan, Carrie Hope Fletcher, Adam Garcia, Newton Faulkner, Nathan James, Anna Marie Wayne, and Liam Neeson in 3D holography. Book now, livenation.co.uk.
At DFS, autumn-winter collection sofas are up to half price, and many are guaranteed to be delivered before Christmas. Better be quick. Selected sofas end today. DFS.
On digital radio and 1089 and 1053 AM. Talk Sport.
Coming up to 7 o'clock, a story in the back of the Sun today, Real Deal Poch. Pep Guardiola says rival Pochettino is ready to take a top job like Real Madrid. Wow. Head of the big game today. I think he's apologised, hasn't he?
Well, it's a little bit like Eden Hazard, wasn't it? Before the transfer window closed, everyone was talking about is he going to be leaving, and Pochettino, with how they're doing at the moment, Real Madrid, maybe they do get rid of their manager. You know, he might be the one they target.
Just a quickie, what's this game going to be like? The pitch looks as if it's going to be horrible.
Yeah, it's going to be, but again, it's an old cliche. Same for both sides, though, so you've got to deal with it. I think Guardiola said that already. So we'll have to deal with the pitch. Ain't ideal, but you know, and this is the scenario they're in with Spurs having a nightmare with their stadium.
And did you have the American football, the NFL, on down the road?
No, I was watching it. I was keeping an eye. I don't mind it. Do you like anything?
Having a wee dance just in the garden?
Yeah, a little dance.
Out there.
Yeah.
He's losing it. Right, 7 o'clock. David coming up with the headline news. Clarkey coming next.
Thank you very much indeed. On the way, questions asked over Leicester tragedy.
And Hamilton makes history. Talk Sport.
Leicester City have described owner Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha as a great man after confirming he was one of 5 people killed in Saturday's helicopter crash. The others who died were part of his staff and the pilot's partner. Sky Sports cameraman Dan Cox saw the helicopter before it crashed and burst into flames.
I looked up and it was just spinning, static, just out of control. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It was just a constant, just spinning in the same position.
Investigations continue into the cause. There are claims the tail rotor may have failed. Aircraft expert John Gleeson says that would be a major problem.
The worst possible thing that could happen in the circumstance of an aircraft going up and backwards would be loss of authority of the tail rotor. If the tail rotor failed for any reason, that would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to recover from.
Club captain Wes Morgan, Jamie Vardy and Kasper Schmeichel are among those to have paid tribute online, with Morgan saying he's devastated and heartbroken. In other news, a crew member at BT Sport says he's no hero after giving emergency care to Glenn Hoddle when he suffered a heart attack at the studios on Saturday. The former England manager is said to be in a serious condition in hospital. Philip Hammond is expected to announce a £1.5 billion boost for the High Street in today's budget. Money for roads and mental health services will also be promised. Our sister station Talk Radio has all the build-up and reaction from Westminster.
Talk Sport weather with QuickFit. With thousands of tyres in stock, your local QuickFit is bound to have what you need. Visit your local centre today and drive away happy.
Dry and sunny for most of us. There are just a few showers along the east coast.
Talk Sport Sports Update
With Selco Builders Warehouse. Dedicated next day delivery. Need it? They've got it. We've got it at Selco.
I'm Dan Fletcher. Good morning. Lewis Hamilton says being five-time F1 world champion is an incredible feeling. A fourth-place finish in Mexico puts him level with Juan Manuel Fangio. He's 2 behind Michael Schumacher, the only driver to have won more than him. Unai Emery admits he was a bit disappointed not to make it 12 wins in a row at Crystal Palace. The 2-2 draw puts the Gunners 4 points off Premier League leaders Liverpool this morning. A controversial equaliser, but a fair result, says Emery.
I think we are in our process, in our way, and I think we are in good position now for continuing our objective.
From one questionable penalty to another, Marco Silva's told TalkSport Everton didn't deserve to lose at Old Trafford. Anthony Martial is accused of diving in the box for the penalty that eventually led to United's opening goal in a 2-1 win. Silva says the ref got it wrong.
I understand all the mistakes the referee can give, like I made mistakes, but in that moment it's too clear. The referee was there to stop for us because it wasn't the penalty clear.
United are up to 8th this morning, 5 points off the top 4. Spurs host City this evening, and staying at Wembley, a record crowd for an NFL game at the National Stadium, witnessed the final London fixture of the year. Nearly 86,000 fans were present as the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-18. There's more at talksport.com.
When you need to nail your next perfect profile picture, or binge every box set ever box, stream every hit since music began.
Then you need the latest generation of iPhone on Vodafone. Get it now with 100 gig of data on our best ever 4G network. The future's exciting. Ready? Vodafone. 100 gig data on selected plans. Terms and exclusions apply. Visit vodafone.co.uk/100GB data.
Talk Sports. Alan Brazil's Sports Breakfast. Featuring Ray Parlour on Talk Sport.
Welcome back to the Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast on TalkSport with the Dollar Shave Club and Arsenal Invincible, the private dancer, Ray Parlour. Coming up next, we would join the studio with former Arsenal midfielder turned broadcaster Adrian Clark to go through all the stories dominating today's back pages. But first, it's been confirmed that Leicester City owner Mr. Vichai, 2 members who staffed the pilot and a passenger were killed when his private helicopter crashed after the home game against West Ham United on Saturday.
Derby have been beaten at Middlesbrough, and it means that Leicester City are promoted to the Barclays Premier League after 10 years away. From Vardy, and it's fed into Vardy, inside the air, it's Vardy against the goal.
In the 48th minute with a quite beautiful left-footed curling finish. Through Hazard! Eden Hazard has gone beyond Hugo Lloris. Eden Hazard has won the Premier League title for Leicester.
The most implausible, the most improbable, the most surprising title winners in Premier League history. The most remarkable domestic achievement in English
owner's helicopter just outside their stadium after last night's match with West Ham.
We had the highest of highs 2 or 3 years ago, and this is the lowest of the low for the football club. It's just an incredible tragedy, so very sad.
Yes, horrendous news, wasn't it? Just seeing pictures, daybreak, up at the King Power, sea of flowers, and of course all over the newspapers this morning reports. Adrian Clark joins us. Clarky, good morning.
Good morning. Morning. Yeah.
Weekend, wasn't it?
Oh, it was tragic, wasn't it? Yeah. A couple of years ago, Leicester City, they touched our hearts, didn't they? Through unexpected glory, and today, you know, our hearts go out to the club and everybody associated with them. You know, Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha was one of the most popular club owners I can think of. I mean, I live in Leicestershire now. My in-laws are all Leicester City fans, and I know a lot of supporters of the club. And to a man, to a woman, they don't have a bad word to say about Mr. Vichai. It's I think that David Conn actually, his article in the Guardian today sums it up nicely. David Conn, in an age of unpopular overseas investors, Vichai's human and communal touch set him apart, and I think that is in part the reason why there's been such an outpouring of emotion at the club, because this was a nice guy, kind person that did a lot for the local community. You've talked about it earlier, Ray, with the money he's given to the local charities, to the hospital, to the university, but he also guided Leicester City from being a second division club, a championship team, to becoming champions. I mean, and he did that through dedication and through really sensible recruitment and investment. And I think that the Leicester City fans, the people of Leicester, will never ever forget that.
By the way, when I do around, yeah, he got the job well, but it was proven right, wasn't it?
It really was, and yeah, in the Sun back page, he made dreams come true. Fox's fans.
I think all the players as well. All the players with their tributes as well. I mean, even the players who left the club said what sort of guy he was.
Yeah, I've listened to a few former Leicester City players over the course of the weekend, and Richie Wellens, it was on TalkSport 2 yesterday, was just saying that he was a guy that would turn up at the training ground regularly, and he was saying that when a club owner turns up at a training